There is nothing like getting ready to record a video and realizing that you got the old hat line from the old snapback. Anyway, yesterday's video, I made a video about using Apple Notes as a way of getting these video ideas down, captured really quickly in your phone so you can quickly turn those around and execute them and make them videos. Again, we're trying to put this content creation situation on easy mode. I got a comment from my buddy Flo. She says, yes, a voice on video transcription in Apple Notes, please. And the reason why Flo said that is because I mentioned in the video that sometimes typing a note can kind of break your train of thought, like I almost did just now, but also you might just want to use a voice because it's faster, it's easier, it can help you do some things. And what's really cool, Apple iOS 18 has made some advancements that's going to make this better. So following up on what I said, number one, check your comments. The gold that you can mine for your next good video comes directly from your audience. Thank you, Flo. And yes, I'll make that for you because for myself, especially of a certain vintage, many times when I'm trying to ideate, I try to write or type and I lose my flow. That wasn't intended. I swear to you. Anyway, I'm going to show you how to do that. Let's pull this back up. Let's jump over to Apple Notes. So this is what we created yesterday. If you want to know how I did this, go and check the video from yesterday and you will see exactly how it's done. So a couple of things that you can do. Let's highlight this section right here and hope that this works with the camera set up the way I have it set up. All I'm going to do is go ahead and erase that and erase here. And I'm going to record my thoughts. I want to make a video using Apple Notes as a way of ideating, brainstorming, and getting my videos out of my brain quicker. But specifically, I want to show how I can use the built-in transcription that comes with iOS 18 in Apple Notes and the ability to record voice notes and use those as a way to get my ideas out on paper, if you will. But in this case, of course, it's going to be audio notes. Okay, so you can see with that right there, all I did was just use the voice icon on the bottom. On the bottom corner, there's a little microphone, and that just allows me to talk to it. That absolutely works. So that's one way that I would go in and fill these out, and this would work for all these various portions. But I'm going to take you a little bit deeper, okay? So in the notes section here, again, I'm going to just highlight this section and get rid of it. And if you build your template, you can make it empty, so you don't have to do that. I like to have something there as a reminder to fill it out, but I'm going to take you one step further. Notice when I click the paperclip icon, I have these new things that I can add. I can attach files, do an audio recording, which is what we're going to do. I can do image playground. That is like an AI image generator that I can use to help get some ideas across. I can take photos, add a little video. These are all things that you could add in order to give you the information that you need in order to create your video. So this is a fantastic video ideation capture tool built directly into your phone in Apple Notes. It's absolutely free. Okay, so let's, in this particular case, press record audio. Now, this is the standard issue audio recording format. The first thing I'm going to do, because I want to keep this together, is I'm going to rename this, and we're going to call this Using iPhone for Video Ideation. Oh, that I cut off my own thing. Using iPhone for Video Ideation. Okay, so that's going to be the name of my note. Now, I'm going to come down here and just going to simply press record. If I press this little, in the middle of I record normally. In the middle of the recording, I'm going to press this little quotation box. You know, the one that looks like in the cartoon where Lucy and Snoopy say something. I'm going to press that so you can see that it's auto-transcribing on the fly. But this is just going to be a brainstorming session with me to me. All right, so I have an idea to use Apple Notes as a way of capturing ideas for video, generally because I find that often when I'm trying to type out or write out an idea for a video, oftentimes I can lose my train of thought or my hands just can't keep up with my brain. Free writing has always been a fantastic exercise to get those ideas out, but oftentimes converting that free writing session back into a cohesive message becomes a little bit harder. So in this particular case, what we're going to do is just have a conversation out loud to the phone, almost as if we're Captain Kirk doing Captain's Log in Star Trek. We're just going to have an open dialogue and let the ideas flow. In this particular case, as soon as the ideas come to mind, I just say them. And then I'm using Apple Notes built-in voice recorder to transcribe them. We're going to then take those transcriptions and using either just my own self-reflection and build upon that idea, or I can use the power of AI to help me bring that idea into a more cohesive message that I can then in turn deliver to my audience. Okay, we're going to press stop. There's a couple tricks that you can do here. The first thing you can do is just hit done, and you're going to end up with the audio file attached to the note. But if I press the little three dots up here in the top, sorry, we're going to skip that. I'm going to go ahead and press done first. That'll make more sense. And then if I were to click on this, I can click on the three dots and you'll see I have add the transcription to the note. That's going to pick up all the text and automatically move it. I can copy the transcript and maybe paste that into ChatGPT, but we don't need to do that. If you have brand new iPhone, I believe 15 or 16, and your phone is Apple Intelligence capable, I'm going to show you what we can do. If not, you're going to press copy the transcript and you're going to bring it over to your LLM if you want to do that. Okay, I can save this to the audio file, or I can share the audio. In this particular case, I'm going to add the note to the transcript. So that go ahead and it puts it right here, and it ended up on the bottom, but of course, you know, I can copy and paste and move this into the right slot. Okay, so I'm gonna just go ahead and drag this down to the end, and then I'm going to copy this, and I'm gonna put it up in the notes section where I want it to be. But before even getting that far, that's a little large. That's okay. We're not going to mess with that too much. I just want to show you another trick that we can do. So again, this is going to require that you have, I believe, iPhone 15 or 16, or if you have one of the more modern iPads, this will work. What I want to do now is take this section again. I'm going to highlight this bottom piece, bring it all the way down, and then I'm going to click on the Apple Intelligence feature, and I'm going to say, convert this text into a proper video idea for a YouTube video based on this topic. The target audience for this will be beginning content creators, people brand new to creating content for YouTube, and those who wish to use Apple Notes as a tool to make better videos without paying an exorbitant fee for some special software. It's going to ask me to use ChatGPT. Now, what it does, in this case, Apple gets your permission to send this information to ChatGPT. Normally, Apple Intelligence happens directly on the phone. This requires a little ChatGPT action, so it leaves and it goes out, okay? So now what I end up with is video title, transform your content creation, how to use Apple Notes for video ideation, new and inspiring content, there it is, it's still writing, sorry. It goes, so new and inspiring content creators, individuals looking for budget-friendly software options, people interested in maximizing productivity and existing tools. Have you ever felt like the ideas are flowing faster than you can write or type? Well, I've got a solution for you. Right at your fingertips, Apple Notes. Today, I'll show you how to transform this simple app into a power tool for capturing and developing your video ideas. Now, again, you're going to take this and you're going to flesh this script out the way it works for you. I don't read scripts. I kind of go off of bullet points. But look, all of this information is right here at your hands with your phone. So I'm going to go ahead and say done. And now this is in the bottom of my notes. I can take these pieces and move them up into the sections up here where they need to go. My main points, my conclusions, make my adjustments to them, do all of my edits. But as you can see, it is very simple to use your voice to help you ideate a script right in your phone. directly with Apple Notes. Now, again, I want to point out, if you don't have Apple Intelligence, and it's funny, as I look across the web, I must say this. I'm sorry, there's going to be a temporary soapbox here. Please forgive me. I look around the web and I see all of the people, from my buddy Joanna at Wall Street Journal to MKBHD, all of the top creators just slagging off Apple Intelligence as if it's some sort of failure. But that's because you're not using it right. That's because you're looking for there to be something wrong with it, so you come out. You think you're supposed to just say, hey, do this, and it's supposed to pay all your bills and save you 15% of your car insurance by switching to Geico. That's not the way it works. AI is, simply put, garbage in, garbage out. So if you ask it something crazy, you're going to get crazy. If you ask it something intelligent, you're going to get intelligent. Now, it will be more fleshed out, and it will get better the more people use it. And what an incredible user base, except for iPhone users, that the more people interact with it, the faster, the better, and the more intelligent it will become. Just like ChatGPT was really, really kind of semi-silly back in November, 2 years ago when it first came out. Its birthday is a couple days, and where it is today. Similar process. So Apple Intelligence is amazing. And if you don't have this, soapbox over. If you don't have it, you can just copy that transcription and open up the ChatGPT app on your phone and do the same thing, or the Claude app, or Perplexity, or Gemini, whatever tool you want to use. I just like the fact that it's just built directly into my phone. Also, I'll put a link up in the top there. There's a video where I showed you how to do this using ChatGPT voice to help you ideate and flush out ideas. But I wanted to go ahead and say, number one, thank you to Flo.
Flo, we've discussed this.
For the incredible idea of how to get your Apple transcripts to flow. I did it twice now. That one was on purpose. From your brain,
his big brain,
into your phone, and make this a very simple process. Now, this has been another video in my series of Nice to Know, Nice to Have November. And my main goal here is to help you with the things I wish I knew, or I wish I had when I started my content creation journey. So if, like Flo, you have something you would like to get into, by all means, send it to me. Send it to me as soon as possible, because the sooner you send it to me, the faster I can get that video out. Now, I am personally on a mission to get to 20,000 by the end of the year, so I'm going to keep creating these contents, whether you give me ideas or not, because as you can see, me and Apple Intelligence got this joint on lock. This and all of the videos in the Nice to Know, Nice to Have November series is sponsored by me, Doc Pops. I am Doc. I am the creator of Doc Pops. That is these really incredible acoustic memory foam microphone covers that you can use to not only help you with your plosives and your room noise, but you just look absolutely fresh while you are creating your content. So if you want to check out Doc Pops, go ahead and look right underneath this video. There's a little YouTube shopping shelf you can click to go in, or check out docpops.com or docmerch.com. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. It felt really weird doing it, but whatever. That is the case. You're going to be out here in the grocery store and look like you're talking into your phone, but so does Will Trent and Captain James Tiberian Kirk. Right now, there's going to be another video that pops up. This one right here. Go ahead and click it and see what else we have in store for you.
I need to know everything. Who and the what and the where. I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George. I hop in the Porsche, it's 5 and a horse. I'm ready for war. I'm coming for throats to turn to a ghost. I need to know everything. Now you be surprised at the info you get is by letting them talk, so I'm letting them talk. Gotta keep quiet.